What are we making today? In today's video, we're going to use some napkins and Mod Podge to decoupage a wooden box. All right, so I have these two little boxes that I picked up from the dollar store. I've had them in my craft room for about 2 or 3 years, and I just didn't know what to do with them. So let's jump right into this. The first thing I'm going to do is remove the hardware from the front of the box. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep these and put them back on or if I'm just going to leave them off. So I'm just going to take them away and keep all the pieces. So the first step to treat these boxes, I want to cover the entire box with a thin layer of Mod Podge. This is way too much. I poured way too much on. You just want to cover a thin layer just to treat the wood and prepare it to adhere napkins to it. So I've picked out a couple of patterns for my boxes, and I need to separate the layers of the napkin. I need to pull away the extra white backing and just leave the one first layer of the napkin. The other pieces I'll save off to the side and I can use them for other projects or use them for cleanup from all of that extra Mod Podge that I had squishing out everywhere. So I'm going to lay my napkins down onto my little box and figure out how I want them positioned. And this turns out to be the perfect size for my box. So I'm just going to cut up my napkin. I'm going to cut it into 4 panels because these napkins have 4 of each image. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut them in half again. This is the perfect size for each side of my box. So I'm just going to cut with my scissors. I'm not being too precise. I don't care if the napkins end up overlapping or anything like that. So I know I want this image on the top of my box. I want to be able to see this cute little bird. Once I sort of have figured out all of my panels for each side of my box, I'm going to start adhering them onto the box. So I have this little tray. This is a little silicone mold for resin, and it works great for glue. And I also have a silicone brush. So I'm going to take my Mod Podge and I'm going to paint it onto the box. The very first panel I put down, I put the napkin on and painted over top. I don't recommend this because I ended up tearing the napkin because I overworked it. I recommend putting the Mod Podge down on the surface first and then laying the napkin over top of that wet adhesive and then applying another thin layer over top. So I learned from this mistake here on this first panel that I did. I struggled a little bit trying to get that napkin laid out flat and I tore it in a few spots, but that's okay. I'll just finish up this panel. And then for the next panel, this is where I decided that I learned my lesson and I'll apply the Mod Podge first. So I've got my second panel ready to go and I'm going to paint a thin layer of Mod Podge over the top of the box and making sure I don't have any like globs or harsh lines or anything like that. I'm going to paint this thin layer. And then once I'm satisfied with that, I'm going to take the napkin and just gently lay it over top of this adhesive. And also making sure that I don't overwork the napkin because I don't want to tear it again. This is the top of my box. So I want this part to be perfect. So I'm just going to gently tack that napkin down. And then I will use my brush just to guide it into place and just press it down into that adhesive, making sure I don't have any wrinkles or bubbles. This project is a very distressed looking project. It's not meant to be perfect, but I do want the birds to come out nice and be straight without wrinkles and crinkles. All right, so I did this to both of my boxes. The exact same method throughout the whole process, just painting the box and then covering the box with a napkin and then applying another layer of Mod Podge over top. And this is the result. These are the cutest little boxes. I love the distressed look. And inside of my box, I keep all of my little tiny stickers and little tiny bits and bobs that I use for my journals. And here's a look at the second box. This one turned out really nice. I learned my lesson from the napkins on the first box. The bottom has a little bit of overlapping, but that's okay. I love the way this turned out. And then when we open this box, I have all my little mini things. I have these little itty bitty tiny books. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I just think they're the cutest thing ever. And then I have this little book of vellum paper and little ephemera bits and pieces. And then I have these little tiny watercolor journals or acrylic paint. You can use whatever kind of medium, but it's a really nice mixed media paper in there. All right, so that's it. This little cute project is complete. I had so much fun upcycling these boxes and turning them into something fun and crafty. Take a look around your craft room and see if you have a box that you could upcycle, or head on over to your dollar store and see if you can find something over there. I hope that you enjoyed today's quick and simple little video. Coming up on screen are some videos I think you may enjoy. Have yourself a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!